From Mawhinney Field in Westborough, Massachusetts, Charter TV3 presents exclusive coverage of Central Mass High School football. Today, the Tantasqua Warriors visit the Westborough Rangers in a big Division IV matchup. It's high school football here on Charter TV3. Beautiful fall day for week one. The season just underway here in high school football. Andy Lacombe along with the coach, Terry Wallace. Good to have you back, our high school football analyst. And coach, it is week one. You've had your game. You know what coaches go through. What are the coaches for both squads here expecting, wanting to see from their teams today?
They really want them to play really hard with extra effort and certainly try to play clean, limit the turnovers. And I think that really the key in week one a lot comes on the special teams, because sometimes you don't practice that enough in a week one. So it should be a great game. This
is a game, Tantasqua, Westborough, won by Tantasqua a year ago. Westborough thinks it kept them out of the playoffs. A lot to play for already in week one. We're back with the kickoff right after this.
Bay State Savings Bank brings you
Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's a catchy word for earning cash that just might make you want to dance. Get paid for doing simple things you do anyway. That's free Kasasa checking.
Ask for Kasasa by name at Bay State Savings Bank, proud sponsor of the Friday Night Football Frenzy.
I'm District Attorney Joe Worley, and I'm proud to partner with Charter Communications with our pledge to help raise awareness that bullying should not be tolerated. From local school students, here is our message.
Delete cyberbullying. Don't write it. Don't forward it. Think twice what you type.
We need to foster safe environments for students in their schools and their communities. Join the anti-bully crusade. Take a stand to lend a hand. Don't be a bully.
Presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Corriglia.
Doors. Every door is different. Every door unique. And each one tells a story. Open a door at Unibank and you'll find a unique place. A bank where we listen to you and find answers. All to help you write your unique success story. Welcome to the new Unibank. Please, after you. Unibank. Bank different. Bank unique. Member FDIC. Member DIF. Equal housing lender.
The Westborough Ranger Band with the national anthem to start things off here on a nice afternoon in central Massachusetts. Westborough and Tantasqua getting set to go in the week one matchup. And the Rangers on the near side. Far side, you see the Tantasqua Warriors. John Hargis, first-year head coach, fourth year with the program. He was the defensive coordinator and a former Division I athlete at Arizona State University. Captain of the Sun Devils his senior year. Was injured as a senior, but an outstanding college football player. And he's got a wealth of experience on the staff over there, Terry, with Al Demby and some former head coaches, Rocky Thompson and Tony Salvaggio, John LaRue, a lot of guys with a lot of coaching experience on that far sideline.
Yeah, that usually helps a lot, Andy. You know, you get someone when you're walking in the shoes for the first time, you get people around you that have done it before, so you can kind of relate to them and ask them advice.
And Dave Tigloff on the near sideline, the head coach of the Westborough Rangers, spent 10 years at West Boylston prior to coming over to Westborough. Took West Boylston to the playoffs and Super Bowl champion team as well. Rangers are going to get the ball to start things off. The last meeting, and we touched on it briefly in the open, Tantasqua won it last year, and the quarterback, Colin Eliason, had a big game. 4 touchdowns, 222 yards. And he is the starter again today, second-year guy.
Yeah, he is a good arm. Good arm. He's a smart player. You know, they ran the spread last year. I think there'll be a lot more tight formation this year. But he can certainly make all the throws.
Yeah, Hargis, like a good offensive lineman, says he wants to pound the football a little bit more. At least that's what they were saying in the preseason.
That's what I touched on the open here, Andy. You know, special teams is sometimes, you know, you try to get your offense and defense ready for the regular season opener. Sometimes special teams takes a back seat, and that can really be a factor in that game, especially in week 1.
The Rangers of Westborough have a very experienced skill group this year. A lot of guys coming back in the backfield, the receiving core. Sam Liss, outstanding athlete, will be part of that featured group. Chris Martin is back to return here the kick, along with Mac Bradley. A couple of guys with some good speed back there. LaValle's going to kick for Tantasqua. Tantasqua's in their road neon yellow, I suppose, and green. And the Rangers in the home darks tonight.
We're off, man.
And it's a squib kick up the middle. It's Bradley at the 20, right about the 20-yard line. Not much there. He's taken down. No gain on the return.
Yeah, you know, in high school football, you really try to stop. When you kick the ball, you try to have the other team start inside their own 30. That's really a win. And, you know, Tantasqua did a nice job squibbing the kick and coverage there.
All right, so here's Peter Lamountain. He's the starting quarterback for Westborough. He was a starter here last year as well. Good experience. Like we said, back for the Rangers. Phil Robo describes the Tantasqua jerseys as athletic gold color. There's the handoff. Martin Moran, the fullback, right through the middle. And out over the 25-yard line. Good pickup on first down from Moran, an intense runner of the football.
Yeah, that's just your old-fashioned belly play.
Up front for Westborough, Zach Walker, Liam Dolan, Michael Huey, Andy Rivas, Declan Gardner, 4 of the 5 guys with a lot of experience on this offensive line. Walker is a converted guard, and Dolan's a converted tackle, so guys have seen a lot of experience on that line. Give right back up the middle. It's to Moran. Moran shy of the 30. Taken down there. Alex Lord, the linebacker, and Kujma, the other linebacker, making the play.
That's just your basic fullback trap play out of the wing tee. You have motion, you fake the sweep going one way, you come back with the trap up the middle, try to catch the linebackers overflowing to the sweep.
Now Westborough, traditionally a running team. They set it up to go to the pass, the play action pass perhaps, and it's LaMountain under center, 3rd and a long 3. He keeps it, and the pitch back to Mike Keogh. Keogh corralled and taken down immediately. Nice play by Jack Dalton.
Yeah, it's great assignment football by Tantasqua. If you're watching the replay here, the end plays the quarterback, like you said, and the outside backer gets the pitch, and he comes right up and makes the play. Great assignment football.
Jack Dalton, the grandson of Dick Walsh. Great football name in this part of the state. Coach Walsh is in one of the end zones, in the far end zone. Saw his daughter prior to the game. He would be at the game to watch his grandson play. Kicks this one high, and good punt. Taken about the 44-yard line. It's Sean Farland over midfield to about the 48 of Westborough. Farland, a great athlete. First year on the offensive side. It's a 32-yard punt, 9-yard return. Farland is a lacrosse player. A lot of these guys are on the Tantasqua side. And here's Cody Eliason, the quarterback, back for his 2nd year. Again, had a big game in the win over Westborough last year. And experience under center for John Hargis' bunch. John LaRue, the offensive coordinator for the Warriors. And off right back up the middle. Good power play. It's Nick Lawrence on the carry.
Yeah, come on, no huddle now. What?
This is a little different look as advertised for Tantasqua. Lawrence up the middle, flags flying. You got a couple on the play. We'll check the flag.
I'd say a hold here, Andy. Usually the umpire throws a flag. It's offensive holding.
Last year, as we talked about, it was a spread look for Tantasqua, as it has been for many years. They're coming out in the eye here to start things off. Kyle Boone, Billy Jones, Matt McCormick, Mike Fafford, and Hayden France are up front, with Sean Farland, Jack Dalton, Nick Lawrence, Liam Gore, and Ryan Bonja, the tight end.
Possible play action here, or toss here, Andy, I would say.
Second and long, back on the Tantasqua side of the field. Eliason's the pass, it's caught. And Dalton has it for a short gain, almost back to the sticks.
So if you're Westborough there, Andy, you'll give him that. It's a short pass. It's still, third and long here. So, you'll give up a short pass. You just don't want anything behind you. Want to try to get off the field, on 3rd and 12.
Defensively for Westborough, Mike Huey, Liam Dolan, Michael Gomes, Andy Rivas, Thomas Mispelli in a 5 front, 5-2. They'll move guys around. Ed Lee, John Fitzgerald, the linebackers for the Rangers. And some experience with Keogh, Bradley, Moran, and Liss. Great athlete in center field out there playing free safety. Looking to throw, Eliason going deep and twisted around and incomplete. They were looking for Austin Varney.
Yeah, that was just a 3 vertical pass. All 3 main receivers went vertical. Westborough did a nice job with the coverage there, and it's a nice defensive stop when they had the ball, on in their own territory, Westborough's defensive territory, to start the drive. So great job.
This one of the last games of Week 1 for teams that played in Week 1. Both these schools chomping at the bit to get going. Both defenses hold on the first series, and Tantasqua with a punt. Varney, the punter.
Yeah, see, here's the first example of special teams that didn't have the right personnel, so they got to use a timeout there. It happens a lot in Week 1.
Quick timeout. They'll just line right back up. Varney to kick. Punting just over. The ball spotted just inside Westborough territory. Farland is the long snapper, the receiver. His first long snap of the year. The kick, low line drive, takes a good Tantasqua bounce, and it's going to take a really good Warrior bounce inside the 10-yard line. And the long snapper down there, Farland among others, to down it for the Warriors. 41-yard kick, no return. And Westborough backed up on their second possession.
Yeah, so Andy, the first 3 plays, Westborough came out in the same formation. All 3 plays ran 3 different plays. So you wonder if they'll continue to run that formation and run some other things. It's basically your wing T series, your belly, your sweep, and they ran an option. Packed against their back here, they may not try to get too fancy here.
Had some success on 2 carries with Moran up the middle, the fullback. He's right behind the quarterback, LaMountain. The give is to Moran. Moran off tackle and fighting his way, 2nd and 3rd effort over the 10-yard line. He was met early by Austin Varney and kind of continued the momentum for a few more yards. Hayden France, Billy Jones, Noah Galanic, Liam Gore up front for this Tantasqua Warrior defense, with Lawrence and Lord and company in that defensive and the linebacking core. And Farland, Varney, Rookie, and Dalton in the defensive backfield. Here is LaMountain rolling and throwing. Across the middle, it's caught. Mispelli, the big tight end, down to the 28-yard line. Big pickup. 17 on the play. LaMountain to Mispelli.
Yeah, very well played. They ran the waggle, and you can see the tight end drags across the middle. Nice job, quarterback, throwing the ball there. And it's a tough throw for a high school quarterback, throwing to his left, too. The quarterback did a really nice job there. Tight end getting across the field.
Mispelli, a big target, good hands, and a good blocker as well for Dave Tingloff's team. Flags fly as the handoff goes to Clancy. Clancy's got first down yardage. We'll have to see about the penalty, though. They're gonna march this one back.
5 men in the backfield.
So an illegal formation penalty against the Rangers.
See, those are the big plays of the game, though. That's a difference of 13 yards. You get 8 yards, and then, you go back, with the penalty, so you lose 13. It's the hidden yardage. But there's your buck sweep. Did a nice job. Both guards pulled, and the running back had patience to read his guards and come up there. So they may go back to that shortly.
Allen Mountain brings the play in. He's a 5'10 senior. This senior class really motivated, as they all every year they tell us, but really motivated to take that next step, get to the playoffs, get back to the playoffs this year for the Rangers. This one is Clancy, and he's back inside the sticks. Pickup of about 4 or 5 on the play. Call it 6. Clancy, the third back in this featured group.
Yeah, I think Coach Singelhoff is trying to kind of see where the weakness is going to be. He's really kind of shown the whole wing T package thus far.
Pretty good size up front for Tantasqua on the defensive front. Here is Lamountain looking to throw. He's looking downfield. It's caught this time by the fullback, Moran. Moran's close to the 35.
Yeah, that was the same play they hit before, except this time Tantasqua did a real nice job covering the tight end. And the first option, Waggle, here is the fullback, and the quarterback dumps it to him, but Tantasqua rallies to the football and makes a nice open field tackle.
Yeah, good quick stop by the Warrior defense. Pickup of 6 on the play. A manageable third down coming up. Sam List, the speedster up top. 3-year starter. This Westborough offense. Lamountain right back up the middle. Moran is short of a first down. And he ran into that big part of that line, including Billy Jones, who's a 4-year starter for Tantasqua. Big number 67 in the gold and green. There he is. Jones is a president of the National Honor Society and
that's great.
A 3-sport athlete, track and lacrosse. His GPA is 4.5.
Wow.
And he took the ACTs this morning, which is one of the reasons this game later in the afternoon. Tantasqua had some guys taking the tests in the morning and then getting ready for football in the afternoon.
Andy, it makes I like to hear kids playing multiple sports these days. There's too much specialization in sports, and the fact he's such a great student makes it even better.
Martin Moran's carry is good for a first down. Yeah, they were really high on Jones over there on the Tantasqua side. Really does a lot of good things for him. Durable guy, hasn't missed a game in his first 3 years.
Wow, that's great.
On the line.
I really like what Westborough's been doing, Andy, so far. Nothing special, but just sticking to what they do best at wing T, and they've had some good success thus far.
Under center, Lamountain. The give is to Keogh. Here's Keogh. Works his way around the tackle and over the 40 to the 43-yard line. Pickup of 5 on the play.
Yeah, you can see that buck sweep there, too. The 2 guards pulling. Running back, maybe a little bit more patience, wait for his left guard to block in front of him, number 50, but still a pretty good game there.
Lawrence wrestled them out of bounds for the Warriors of Tantasqua. Second down coming with Lamountain under center. List split to the top. In motion goes Clancy. They're going to run a little option here. Lamountain keeps it. He's got a first down. And he's up right to midfield. Pete Lamountain running hard. An 8-yard pickup and a first down for Westborough.
Yeah, a lot easier option run to your right when you're right-handed quarterback. And I think what happens in this situation is he makes the decision. You're always taught if you're not sure, keep the ball. And he had an alley anyway. That's a good read there by him. I like the way he finishes the run too, Andy. Notice how he's running when he goes after he runs the ball. He's going forward, which is a really good coaching point. Trying to finish going strong, and he did that.
took on a lot of defenders there. First down for Westborough at midfield. The Mountain's going to throw. Looking, Jake Clancy with the catch. He's down inside the 45, 44. Ridden out of bounds there by Lord and Dalton.
Tell you what, Coach Singlehalf has a lot of confidence in his quarterback. Rolling to his left, delivers a great ball right on time. And again, credit to the offensive line. He has time to throw the football, which really is very, very helpful in the passing game. Watch the quarterback set his feet, turn his shoulders, make a nice pass there. Nice
Phil
catch.
Robo getting a phone call here in the booth.
Watch a blitz.
He's going to put it on hold, though, for now. There's the swing out to Keogh. Keogh, he's got a first down and more. Taken down by Farland inside the 40. But after a nice pickup for the Rangers and a first down for Westborough.
Got another good play call. You got a running back on a linebacker. Good recovery by the quarterback. That's actually a backward pass. Would have been a fumble if he had dropped it.
Go as a run.
And he just gets up the field. Another first down for Westborough.
So Keogh gets 8 and a first down. This is the 10th play of this Westborough drive here. Second possession for the Rangers. Coming up inside 2 minutes now, under 2 minutes in the first quarter. Give right back up the middle to Moran. Martin Moran's got some room. He's inside the 25, inside the 20. And he's down inside the 10-yard line, Moran. Farland got to him finally, may have saved a touchdown, and Varney as well. But Martin Moran running strong here.
Yeah, Moran, he looks like a tough runner here. Sees the good vision, he gets to the outside. Again, finishes strong going forward.
28-yard run for Moran. He's got 42 already here in the first quarter, and there's a timeout taken by the Warriors of Tantasqua.
Yeah, great job by Westborough's offensive line. They're opening up a big hole.
And Martin Moran, we talked to him. We talked to Moran last week, and man, he was intense, ready to go. High school football on Charter TV3, presented by Bay State Savings Bank, the law offices of Joseph J. Cariglia, Worcester State University, and Unibank.
So, Andy, again, here's where you make your money as a team here. You're inside the 10-yard line. You got to come away with points, hopefully a touchdown. And on defense, Tantasqua's telling their kids they got to try to stop them to try to field goal attempt here. So this is usually where games are won or lost in the red zone. What team comes up bigger, makes a play, or doesn't make a play. I would imagine they're probably going to feature the fullback until they get behind the down and distance and then maybe throw a waggle like they've been doing.
That's a good little break for Moran, who just had that long run, gets a timeout. Already 5 first downs in this drive for the Rangers. It'll be first and goal from here at the 9-yard line. And LaMountain brings them back out. Got an extra receiver out there in Owens, number 7.
First and goal on the 9-yard line for the Rangers.
Evan Owens.
In the ball game, number 7, Evan Owens.
And LaMountain comes set under center.
Yeah, they come.
Yeah, Tantasqua showing it. They're coming right up the middle. And they get to Moran, who fights back to the line of scrimmage. Jack Dalton came flying through.
Yeah, that's one way to combat it. You get getting running against you. Come back with some heat, some pressure. And Tantasqua coaching staff did a nice job by sending a blitz there.
That's Sam Kujma right there, number 5 for the Warriors, right up in the middle of that defense.
Expecting waggle here, Wendy. Second and long.
Kujma, the captain of this defense. LaMountain, quick hitter, and broken up. Knocked down and dangerously close to Mike Rookie. The long, lanky linebacker there, number 14, Rookie. This drive started all the way back down at the 7-yard line. Heck of an effort here for the Westborough Rangers.
You know, if they have it in their playbook, they may a double handoff here would be kind of a risky type play, but it might be a great reward. You know, send a sweep one way and come back another. Looks like they're going to throw because the tight end's out wide.
Mispelli to the near side, List to the far side. They go in motion, and the give is to Clancy. Clancy to the outside with speed, going to the pylon. It's a touchdown.
Great call.
Clancy goes for 6, and the Rangers strike first.
Jake Clancy for the Rangers, 10-yard touchdown.
Or a little, what do you call that, a wing T jet almost, Terry?
Yeah, that'd be a rocket sweep there.
Yeah.
And they spread them out, and they came in motion and ran it. Westborough did a great job of blocking it. And the running back find the way to the end zone.
Bradley to kick the extra point. Hold is good, and the kick is good. 7-0 Westborough. Here, 47 seconds left in the first quarter. On a beautiful day here in Westborough. Here's the touchdown.
Yeah, nice job here. They spread everybody out. They pull the guards here. Nice job by 39 on the edge, and also see the wide receiver 21 makes the key block, and you just taught as a player, just get to the pylon, and that's exactly what he did. So great play. Great call there. 30 long there. Spread them out, come on a rocket. And their guard did a great. As you see, the guard's out there pulling. See the seal block on 39, and also the wide receiver kind of sets the alley for him. And I love his determination getting right to the pylon.
Good speed from Clancy there on the outside.
It's a great drive in. They started the ball inside their own 10.
Yeah. It was a 13-play drive, 93 yards. It spanned 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Clancy, one of these smart high IQ football guys on this Westborough team, finished it with a touchdown. Bradley to kick now. And it's a low squib kick, picked up by an up back at the 30-yard line. He's drilled and hit hard by Ed Lee, a linebacker. And so Tantasqua, pretty good field position, starts at the 35.
Yeah, great form tackle there. So you coach it up.
Ed Lee, he's a junior. And is in the middle of the defense for Westborough. Lee and Fitzgerald, the two linebackers. Lee showing blitz up the middle. He's coming. Hand off right back up the middle, and not much there. Nice job to try to pound ahead Liam Gore. Gore's just a sophomore. Fought his way for a few through the blitz.
Yeah, you try to send the guy in motion, try to widen out the defense, come back with an inside fullback trap, but Westborough's up for the task, and nice defensive play.
So call it 2nd and 9 for Eliason under center. Gore motioning out. And the give is to Dalton. Dalton breaks a tackle in the backfield, gets to the outside, still on his feet over the 40. Ball came loose after he was down, but nice job to battle for it for Dalton. That's the last play of the first quarter. Westborough on top of Tantasqua, 7-0.
Bay State Savings Bank brings you
Kasasa. What's Kasasa? It's a catchy word for earning cash that just might make you want to dance. Get paid for doing simple things you do anyway. That's free Kasasa checking.
Ask for Kasasa by name at Bay State Savings Bank, proud sponsor of the Friday Night Football Frenzy.
I'm District Attorney Joe Worley, and I'm proud to partner with Charter Communications with our pledge to help raise awareness that bullying should not be tolerated. From local school students, here is our message.
Delete cyberbullying. Don't write it. Don't forward it. Think twice what you type.
We need to foster safe environments for students in their schools and their communities. Join the anti-bully crusade. Take a stand to lend a hand. Don't be a bully.
Presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Corriglia.
All right, welcome back. Starting things off here in the second quarter. The first quarter statistics favoring the Rangers, of course. 105 total yards, a lot of it on that second possession. 6-minute, 20-second drive took up most of the quarter and resulted in the touchdown. This is the second possession for John Hargis's bunch. And it starts in the with a third down play in the second quarter. Eliason under center, I formation behind him. He's gonna throw, quick hitter and incomplete, and then Sam Liss made sure, coming up from the safety position.
Yeah, that's just your basic slam pass. I think the receiver kind of looked upfield first before he caught the ball. If you see it on a replay, you see his head comes up. That's why you gotta make sure you look the ball in. A nice hit though too.
Well, I'll tell you, I might be looking up more after a hit like that from Liss afterwards.
That's a message.
Safety did his job coming through, and the Ranger defense holds, forcing a punt situation for Tantasqua. Sebastian O'Leary to kick it away for Tantasqua. He gets it. Good bounce again for the Warriors. It's going to go and stop just inside the 20-yard line. It's where Farland downs it. 39-yard kick, 39-yard kick, excuse me.
So, Andy, there's a lot of ebbs and flows in high school football. And this is one of the times where, okay, so Westborough's come out and they had a 93-yard drive. You come up 3 and out. So you really, there's kind of a little bit of a pressure right now on the Tantasqua defense, because if Westborough come down and score again, now you're 14-0. And, you know, it looks kind of like a little bit lopsided. So when you're on defense, you got to try to get a 3 and out and flip the field here so that maybe they can get something going on offense.
And, of course, if you're Westborough, you want to just keep grinding here and keep pounding the football. Another 6-minute drive would be right what Dave Tingloff would order up. And the handoff to Martin Moran. Moran breaks free. He's out over the 35. And Moran is one of the guys, in talking with Dave Tingloff this week, 16-yard pickup there. Good, powerful runner, but great speed once he breaks out, and he shows it again here.
Yeah, he's got really good vision down the field, and he really started to run to the left. Majority of the time, they must like their left side of their line here. Another really big hole, and you see the Westborough kids downfield trying to block. That's really good.
Sean Grady and I interviewed Martin in the this week leading up to the game. He was all business. He could play for the Patriots. Belichick would love it. There's the pitch out, and Moran stripped of the football, but Maspelli right there on the spot to recover it. It's first down yardage. Good strip tackle by Tantasqua. It's a 12-yard pickup and a first down, but Tom Maspelli in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, I love the play call. First down, come on and waggle here. You know, you run the ball pretty good, play action pass, and great job by 89 here getting this, and Tantasqua 29 making a strip of the football there. Love the quarterback, and he's done a real good job here. Very accurate passer. Squares his shoulders, makes a nice throw.
O'Leary on that strip. Maspelli on the recovery. Rangers moving the ball again, quickly up the middle, and they give it right back to Moran. He picks up a yard. Met by the center of the Tantasqua defense.
Yeah, they've run that play 2 or 3 times already, so Tantasqua was ready for it that time. So again, on defense, you get 2 or less, you're ahead of the chain. 2nd and 8 is where you want the offense to be, so they're in a good spot right now.
Big guys up front, Hayden France and company, who just came out of the game, leading the charge on that last play for this Tantasqua defense. 8 carries, 57 yards for Moran. This one's LaMountain on the fake. LaMountain tucks it inside the 45-yard line. Nick Lawrence on the stop.
So, Andy, I think this wasn't an option per se. It was a follow me. So a follow me is they fake the ball to the fullback, and he goes right into the hole behind him. So you have a 39, you follow the block there. It's not an option route. It's really a quarterback run there, trying to freeze the linebacks with the fake, the fullback, and then the other running back leads through the hole.
Yeah, it's almost like a block because he gets hit by the defensive tackle who is now off the play for a split second, and quarterback able to run by.
Because of blitz.
3rd and short. LaMountain right back up the middle, and he's going to fight for a first down. He went right behind his center, Mike Huey.
That's just attitude right there by the Westborough offensive line. You know, they see him coming, doesn't matter, we're going to run it anyway, and probably a good wedge block and get a nice gain on the quarterback sneak.
Mike Huey, the center, he's the newest guy of this line. Played it in JVs, of course, and has maybe the least experience of this experienced group, but did a nice job there. Up front, 3 for 4 on third down conversions early on for the Rangers. To throw is LaMountain. He's looking up top. He's got Liss. Liss off the fingertips. Had a step. Farland knocked him out of bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, another good call. He saw pressure, so you're thinking man-to-man, and he throws the ball exactly where you want to. It's either complete or incomplete. You know, one of the things the quarterbacks, mistakes they do sometimes is they throw the ball through the middle of the field, and then you would teach them to throw it right down the sideline. It's either caught or it's incomplete. He threw a great pass, almost a great catch there.
And pounding the ball up the middle and off tackle, and then you show that little stretch.
Right, opens up.
Loosen that defense a little.
Good point, Andy. Exactly right. That's exactly why they do it.
And Liss showed some speed. Almost came down with that great ball from LaMountain. 2nd and 10. The give is up the middle. And it's pounding. It's Height up the middle. Height just shy of the 30. He's going to be close to first down yardage. Jamie Height pounding it through. He's a junior, 5'8", 190.
Yeah, basically the same play to run that fullback trap, but now they have another runner in there, and he looked really good on there. It's nice, the luxury to have a couple guys who can run the football like that.
The Rangers this week, when we came up to practice, it was conditioning day. It was the hottest day of the week, Tuesday. And they were doing 50-yard sprints, all the skill guys and the line, in the heat of the day at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Sean Grady, he needed extra fluids, and he was just watching the practice, shooting it.
Surprised Sean didn't jump in.
Yeah. There's a timeout taken by Dave Tingloff. He didn't like maybe the package that was in there.
And again, that's another thing week one. You have your stuff in, but you haven't had as many reps as you want to, so sometimes you have to call it. Better to call timeout and be sure you know what you're doing and make a mistake.
Taking a little bit extra time with his quarterback, LaMountain. Tomorrow here in Westborough, they have the 300th parade.
Wow.
Big, Westborough as a town, founded in 1717. And there's a big float back here behind us, the athletic department for the Westborough Rangers putting it together. And they were working on it pregame. The athletic director here, Johanna DiCarlo, telling us 40 athletes at least will be on that float part of the parade.
That's great.
Student athletes from Westborough pounding it up the middle. It's Height. And he gets a couple.
Yeah, that's just your read option there. He saw the end come up the field, and so he gives. See how the end, how if you see his numbers, you give.
I'll tell you, Sam Kujma is around the ball a lot in his middle linebacker position. Sebastian O'Leary in on that one as well for Tantasqua. He's been around it. And Kujma, again, the captain of that defense for Tantasqua. Just a first-year starter, though. He's a track athlete for Tantasqua.
4-4 now, too, Andy, probably because of all the running.
LaMountain fakes the give. He's going to throw. Looking downfield, Liss. And just kind of throws it away. There were 2 guys, 3 guys maybe on Liss surrounding him.
Yeah, that's the first time they really had – not the first time they've been coming okay, but that was the first decision that kind of questioned the quarterback. 2 guys around him. So if your main receiver is covered like that, go to your secondary receiver. If not, just run the ball. He's a good athlete. You don't want – as Coach Singlehoff doesn't want him thrown into double coverage, I'm sure.
So it brings up a 3rd down. Rangers have been good on this in this scenario so far.
Yeah, and probably 2-down territory here, Andy. So you're not going to punt inside the 30. He's probably thinking, let's get 8 yards in 2 plays.
Liss is the kicker. He's got range, but they're outside of it right now. LaMountain to throw. Oh, he found Liss, but it's off his hands and intercepted. Intercepted by Farland. And Farland fighting his way. He's still on his feet. Farland spinning off a tackler. He's over the 40 and taken down finally there by Andy Rivas, the offensive lineman. Nice job, Sean Farland. 24-yard return, and it was just off the hands of the
This is
receiver.
just unfortunate for Westborough. Good play call. Pass is a little high. But just here too, Les is trying to strip the ball the whole way, and he's just trying to get the ball back. But in retrospect, to gain another 15 yards by that, he's really just trying to make that tackle and have the second guy try to strip the ball. But big play for Tantasqua.
Farland, an outstanding lacrosse player for the Warriors last spring, showing some toughness, not going down. First down here. Eliason to throw. He's looking downfield. The receiver knocked down. That'll draw a flag. And another one coming in. He was looking for Jack Dalton.
And that's more like the Tantasqua of old, Andy. They come out shotgun, 4 wide, spread them out. And again, change of possession, trying to get sudden change, trying to get a big play there. It was a stop and go. And looks like there's interference on Westborough.
Pass interference, defense, 15 yards, automatic first down.
It was unanimous out there, although the Westborough sideline doesn't like the call. And it'll be a first down for Tantasqua on the Westborough side of the field.
Yeah, I couldn't tell with the live play there if it was interference or maybe they just got tangled, but they make the call, you gotta live with it.
It's the first down of the afternoon for the Warriors, who look like they're in a pistol-type setup. Eliason swings it out, complete to Dalton. He's stopped just shy of the 40.
Yeah, that's just your basic spread bubble pass. Swing it to the slot, tries to get to the outside, get as much as you can, and it's just like an extended running play. Extended handoff, actually.
Second down and 7 for Tantasqua. Eliason, it's on a draw. The ball's loose. Westborough's all around it. They may have it. Let's see. Could they? There's really one Tantasqua Warrior and about 5 Rangers in there. Tantasqua recovers the football.
Wow. I never would have thought that, just by, like you said, Andy, so many Westborough guys around it. But you saw one of the Westborough guys get up and kind of like just, clap like he didn't have it. So
yeah, credit Nick Lawrence for fighting for that back in the pile. He took this one back. There's no question about it. Lawrence, a nice job by Rivas. And Lawrence is on top of it, and he just kind of wrestled it away. The ball was loose down there.
Good call out there.
Good fight there from the back from Tantasqua. 3rd and long coming to the loss of 2 on the play. 4 on the play. There's Dalton inside the 40. He's taken down immediately by Ed Lee.
Yeah, I think they called that play and you thinking they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Just halfway, just, and there they are going no huddle. Come on, trips for the first
Flying
time.
guys around here. Trips here on the near side. Eliason will throw, has the time, fires, it's caught. And it's going to be first down yardage for Austin Varney. Just shy of the 30.
That's a nice ball. He threw it right on time. Receiver does a great pattern. And he gets past the sticks what you're taught to do. And first down, Tantasqua.
Quickly back and throwing. Eliason wanted to step into it. Pressure coming. He's going down. Sacked on the play. Credit Thomas Spelly with the sack. Ed Lee, though, causing it as well.
Yeah, Spelly's having a good game, both sides of the ball. And again, you got a quarterback right-handed. You get him to roll to your left. It's a good advantage. And just good effort, not giving up, coming up and making the play. It's a big loss there.
Eliason didn't have much downfield and tucked it away. Probably better to take a sack in that situation than throw it down into coverage.
Absolutely. Can always live for another down.
2nd and 16 now. Tried to set up a screen and threw it right into Liam Dolan. The linebacker was coming and Dolan knocked it right back down.
Actually, real good play call by Tantasqua. They caught Westborough in a blitz, but again, great defensive play by 50 to knock it down. And, you know, when they come after you, we have a screen called, you know, you like to call, but they knock the ball down. There's nothing you can do there. Again, I think one of those situations, Andy, here now it's 3rd and 15. You're looking to get 7 or 8 here, cut it in half, and then you can try to get a reasonable situation on 4th down. If it's an incomplete pass or a loss, I wouldn't be surprised if Tantasqua punts here.
Try to play a field position game with a little over 3 minutes left here in the first half. Trailing by a touchdown, the Warriors. Look at this, 5 receiver set. Eliason. Look out, Dolan coming. Fires down the middle, and it was behind. It was behind Farland. Moran in coverage, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, here comes the punt team.
So 3:02 left here in the first half. Tantasqua will try to pin Westborough back.
Yeah, it's a good call by the Tantasqua coaching staff here. You don't want to give them field position. You know, had a decent drive. You know, you just had a big sack, but you don't want to give them another quick score before the half, and you get the ball to start the second half.
So Austin Varney to kick here. Stands at the Westborough 47, steps into it. Drills this kick. It's going to take a big high bounce, and the Warriors will down it.
Wow.
Inside the 5-yard line, maybe the 2-yard line.
Great play.
Farland was down there again. 29-yard punt, no return. 34-yard punt. Phil is changing his math on me. Heck of a job by the punter, Varney, and that's exactly what Tantasqua, if you could have drawn it up, would want.
Agreed. A nice job, too, on coverage. And notice the player's down there with his end feet right near the end zone so the ball wouldn't go in there. That's exactly how you want to do it.
All right, so 1st down for LaMountain. Under center at his 2. Gives it to Clancy, who cuts back, tries to get out to the 5. Got forward momentum to about the 5-yard line. A little bit of breathing room. Gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, Coach Singlehoff must have a lot of confidence in that play, because anytime you hand off the ball in the end zone, you take a chance you might have a safety run a slip so they come through. But that play's been pretty good to him.
Clancy, 3rd carry. He's got 20 yards on the ground. And a nice change of pace back for the Rangers here in the first half.
Yeah, I'm thinking Moran here for sure. Probably to Westborough's left.
Moran is the setback, the fullback behind LaMountain. It is actually LaMountain keeping it. And he's still on his feet over the 10, close to 1st down yardage.
Nice call.
May have it.
Yeah, it's the 2nd time they run that. They ran it to the right the first time, left. It's getting that follow me. The fake to the fullback. And then he goes into the off-tackle hole.
It's another 1st down for the Rangers. They've been pretty good when backed up against their own end zone. LaMountain's 4th carry, 25 yards.
So offensively, you got to be kind of careful here. You got a 1st down, which is great, but you just want to be kind of, you don't want to turn the ball over here. Run your offense. Then you get the ball to the 50-yard line, then you go for it.
LaMountain's throwing it. He's going downfield. And the closest one there was Farland. They were looking for Liss. Somewhat dangerous there. You're good with a 7-0 lead going into the room.
Yeah, you know.
If you're Westborough, right?
Exactly. You just don't want to turn the ball over here and flip the field and give them a cheap score before half. You got all the momentum going into halftime. And the thing now, Tantasqua has most of their timeouts. You stop the clock. So now it kind of puts a little bit of stress on your offense. Try to get a 1st down, you know, with the clock running out. Tantasqua, if there's a no gain here, a loss, or a small gain, you may see them call timeout, Tantasqua.
From a broadcast standpoint, it feels like high school coaches have like 25 timeouts at their disposal now.
It's true.
How do you manage the, 5 timeouts that you
5 and a half.
have?
I know, it's a lot. It really is.
LaMountain.
Counter.
And the give right back up the middle, runs into the center of that defense from Tantasqua. They're going to call a timeout on the far sideline, thinking they may get the ball back in pretty good field position here.
Right, and that's a good coaching point by Tantasqua. So now you're kind of in no man's land for Westborough. You say to yourself, you got to try to get a 1st down.
High school football on Charter TV 3, brought to you in part by the Sullivan Group, Central Mass Safety Council, Nichols College, Berterra Nissan of Auburn, Holy Cross Athletics, Interstate Battery, Milford Federal, the Worcester Railers Hockey Club, and Poochie's.
So another big play in the game right here, Andy.
LaMountain
Oh,
hands it off, and it's fumbled in the backfield, recovered by Clancy. Back at the 6, a timeout quickly for Tantasqua. The Warriors will get the ball back in really good field position here, presuming a punt coming from Westborough on 4th and long.
yeah, so that's the one danger, like I said, when you stop the clock and incomplete on the first down.
Timeout on the field. We'll take it with them.
Hockey is coming. Pro hockey is back in Worcester. The Worcester Railers Hockey Club hit the ice October 14th at the DCU Center. Become a member today for off-the-rails excitement. Hockey is coming. Full season, mini plans, and group tickets are on sale now. Call 508-365-1750 and visit railershc.com. All aboard!
Providing our customers with the highest level of quality, service, and value. Poochie's Fine Jewelry, 205 West Boylston Street in West Boylston.
All right, welcome back. Westborough on top of Tantasqua, 7-0. Andy Lacombe, Terry Wallace with you from Mawinnie Field.
So Andy, here too, Tantasqua's decision to make too. Sometimes you come after the punt possibly, but in a situation like this with the field position in the game, a 7-0 game, I'd rather play for the return and try to get field position, see if our offense can put in a score. You may see Westborough go to a tight punt situation, which means they don't have anybody outside just in case they do come with the rush.
Well, the Warriors do put 2 guys back, standing at
their tight punt, which I think is a
45-yard line.
Good call by them.
9 is Dalton, and number 3 is Fallon for the Warriors.
And punted away.
Good snap by Mispelli.
Westborough, good high punt. Fair catch called by Dalton. And somebody got leveled right in front of him. There's a penalty marker down. Dalton got the ball at the 37-yard line. 28-yard kick.
There might be a personal foul, 15 yards against Tantasqua. I'll put blocking the back.
It is against Tantasqua. Just the second penalty against the Warriors, but it does march them back.
Minute 9 here left in the first half.
Yeah, it's a good call. I tell the referees have done a great job today. They really have, and they've been invisible. The situation like that, I thought it was a great call by it was a Fallon who made the fair catch there, because it was a high punt, and you get the ball inside your 40. That's good. You don't want to turn the ball over on the return. So that was a really good coaching point there to make that fair catch and give this team good field position.
Ball spotted at the 46 for the Warriors. They have 1 minute and 9 seconds to work here in the second quarter. Down a touchdown. Eliason's going to throw. It's the screen. This one caught and hit immediately. Nicely done. Mike Huey with the tackle.
That's a great play. He comes off his guy, reads the screen, and makes the tackle. You see him get loose from his guy. It's a great football play.
Second down, and Eliason throwing. It's got a man. It's caught to the outside and completed there. Looks like Matt Ellis, number 83, picks up a first down.
It's a good ball there. Just what you'd like to see a receiver get out of bounds if he could have to stop the clock. It's going to run now.
Down to 43 seconds, and the Warriors will clock it. It'll be 2nd and 10 coming.
Again, talking about ebbs and flows of the game, this is a big series. It's only the second quarter, but again, talk about that old momentum word. Westborough's really outplayed Tantasqua the whole first half. If Tantasqua can come down and score, when they're getting the ball in the second half, it's a big boost for them.
Warriors started in the I formation, running the football. They're back out into a 4-receiver set here in the second quarter. Eliason to throw. Downfield. It's got a man.
Oh, nice
It's
catch.
caught. That is a catch.
Wow.
Going out of bounds. Davis. Espin Davis with the catch.
That's a great concentration on the sideline there. He ran a whirl from the slot. And again, Ellison threw it where you're supposed to, right on the sideline.
34 seconds left. Plenty of time from the 15-yard line now.
What's the concentration on the catch? Unbelievable. Great job. Yeah, good call, too.
Gets himself inbounds. Here's Eliason. He's looking to the end zone, firing for the corner. And a jump ball. Let's see. It's intercepted.
Wow.
Sam Liss. Let's see who took it away.
39.
Mike Keogh took it away.
Wow.
Took it away in the air. He must have had.
So, Andy, on a play like this, you're schooled as a cornerback to high point the football. And I'm sure you'll see this here where he jumps up and grabs the football and takes it away from the offensive player. Watch, he'll jump, high point the ball, jump up. There it is. Great battle. Pulls it in.
You're right. It's a great call by the officials down there because, you know, shared possession, it gets a little sticky there in the end zone.
It sure does.
But he took it and had the possession going to the ground.
Right.
Took it right away from the receiver. Here's Martin Moran pounding forward. Close to the 30. And a timeout, this one taken by Westborough.
Yeah, again, I'm not trying to question anything here, but I think, you know, if I'm coach 7-0 halftime, I'm pretty happy right here. Get in the locker room. Maybe he's got a special gadget play that he's worked on that he's confident with. Because 19 seconds isn't a lot. When you got to go 70 yards. Well played football game though, Andy. Very clean.
I'll tell you that.
You know, and not many penalties and.
And week one, you always worry about what turnovers and penalties and field position,
and special teams, and I think all aspects have been good on both teams. Really have.
The Rangers' defense has held Tantasqua to 0 rushing yards here in the first half.
Wow. I'm really impressed with both coaching staffs. They've really done a nice job getting the kids ready. They really look game ready for week one. That's impressive.
19 seconds left.
You may reconsider. You may just see them run the ball here. Sometimes, you know, you get all excited, call timeout, and you say, oh, you know what, risk reward. You know, the risk might outweigh the reward here. So.
You know, you might see Northbridge throw like a reverse bounce pass.
That's right.
You know, screen or something to win it here.
Kenny LaChapelle. Oh, look at this.
They go into Clancy. Good blocks out in front. Clancy with some room's got a first down. He's out to the 44, and there's another timeout by Westborough with 12 seconds left.
See,
Took 7 seconds.
You kind of thought something different was going to be coming because you don't really call a timeout. You got 70 yards to go. So, yeah, they faked the inside handoff, and then they pulled the guard and ran a sweep behind it. It's all deception trying to have the Tantasqua kids, you know, follow Moran. And they actually did a pretty good job rallying to the football there.
Good exterior blocking by the Rangers as well. The receivers out there doing a nice job.
You know, Andy, too, it's interesting, but as a defensive coach, you'd say, oh, don't give them 13 yards. But in that situation, you're okay giving them 13 yards because it takes 7 seconds off the ball, and they still got to go 57, you know. So you just don't want them to get behind you.
Now do you feel a little more comfortable, though, taking a shot from the 40?
I'd still,
44.
Yeah. Right. So, Andy, you know what I'm thinking here? I got to get 15 yards here. And then all of a sudden I maybe throw it up to, you know, 89 or someone tall, whatever like that. But you got to make sure that the quarterback can reach the end zone. If not, it's not worth doing it because you get sacked and they do a strip sack for a touchdown or something like that. So you got to get another, at least 15 yards. To the Tantasqua 35 or 40 anyway. But you have timeout, so you could do a pass play and get it there.
All right, in motion comes Clancy.
Reverse.
It's a reverse to Keogh. Lead block is the quarterback, and a nice job by the defense. Austin Varney got around the quarterback and made the tackle in the backfield. And another timeout is taken by Westborough with 4 seconds left.
Yeah, just to reverse, Tantasqua was up for the task here. Did a nice job staying home. You teach your players, especially the backside people, if something goes away, you stay home looking for a reverse, and they did a great job.
Yeah.
So now there's 4 seconds left. You know, you got to go 60 yards, so it's tough. You may see a screen, a jailbreak screen or something like that. Try to see if they can get someone loose. Hook and ladder. Anything you got in there. But they're going to be back. They're going to be 20, 30 yards off the ball.
Well, List, the speedster, to the near side. Under center is LaMountain. They fake the give. Here comes pressure, and down goes LaMountain. He's sacked. There's a penalty marker down. The sack from Jones, and
just holding it against
that'll
Westborough.
hold up, and that'll be the final play of the first half. Westborough with the only score and lead Tantasqua 7-0. We break down the numbers and the highlights coming up at halftime.
Hi, I'm Mike Demers, General Sales Manager here at Proterra Nissan in Auburn. We'll give you the best price and leave you happy every single time.
Our local team is ready to provide you with an unparalleled customer experience.
The 2017 Nissan Rogue, no money down, $19,783. The Nissan Rogue Sport, no money down, $21,500.
I want to invite you to come down and experience the #1 Nissan dealership for sales, service, and parts in Central New England.
Proterra Nissan, Route 20, Auburn, Massachusetts.
Let's be honest. You don't see Grandma nearly enough. Which means the dead car battery you've spent the morning dealing with has robbed her of precious grandkid time. It's unfortunate, sure, but it's not like she's gonna write you out of her will or anything. Right? When you need to be there, you need an Interstate. The car battery auto techs prefer.
Interstate All Battery Center. Come by 139 Washington Street in Auburn.
Sullivan Group is an insurance and risk management services firm based in Worcester for over 60 years.
Our company values are family values.
Committed to our clients and finding them the best solutions.
Committed to being independent.
Committed to our community.
We live here, we work here, we volunteer here.
The Sullivan Insurance Group.
Committed to excellence.
We're proud to lead with high school sports stories because we know that's important to our viewers, that's important to our communities. I think it's incredibly unique because you just don't see this amount of coverage other places. We can do 5 and 6 minutes at 10 o'clock, whereas other stations might do 2.5 minutes, and of that, 30 seconds is on high school sports.
It's very easy to be enthusiastic watching these guys play, whether it's high school football or field hockey or lacrosse.
When you see somebody make an outstanding play, you're kind of fired up about that. I come back and I'm like, Kev, I couldn't believe this play I saw in this game.
To see and to kind of be able to capture some of those magic moments when you're there to witness history, that's really cool. We're out there every day shooting the games ourselves and coming back and editing it and writing it ourselves.
You get a certain insight that you don't get if you're, say, in a press box.
We never forget the players that come from Central Mass. Those that are lucky enough to play professional sports, we follow them in the pros.
We never forget those guys coming from Central Mass.
I've had people come up and say to me that, you know, we still watch and we're still fans because they can watch on TV.
Has it brought fans to the game? Has it impacted local sports? I hope so. Coaches tell us it has. Certainly our goal is just to cover the game and to really highlight the positive of high school and local college sports.
And we're enjoying what we do, and that I hope that comes across. There's no other place I'd rather be, and there's no other job I'd rather do.
Looking for a local lender you can trust? Come to Milford Federal. Our great rates, low closing costs, and personalized customer service have made us your family financial center for over 130 years. Apply online or visit us at one of our branches today.
Welcome back. It was Westborough with the only score of the first half.
Yeah, third down, rocket sweep, great call. Set the edge, got into the end zone.
Jake Clancy going in for the touchdown to give them a 7-0 lead. They were looking for more through the air when Tantasqua made a great defensive play.
Yeah, good Johnny on the spot there, and unfortunate for Westborough, but good play by Tantasqua, stopped the scoring drive.
Sean Farland's had a nice game defensively for the Warriors. His team trails, though, 7-0 at halftime as the Ranger Band celebrates with the festivities and the fans here at Mawhinney Field. We're back with the second half, 7-0 Westborough at halftime.
Worcester. The Worcester Railers Hockey Club hit the ice October 14th at the DCU Center. Become a member today for off-the-rails excitement. Hockey is coming. Full season, mini plans, and group tickets are on sale now. Call 508-365-1750 and visit RailersHC.com. All aboard!
Doors. Every door is different. Every door, unique. And each one tells a story. Open a door at Unibank and you'll find a unique place. A bank where we listen to you and find answers. All to help you write your unique success story. Welcome to the new Unibank. Please, after you. Unibank. Bank different. Bank unique. Member FDIC. Member DIF. Equal housing lender.
I'm District Attorney Joe Early, and I'm proud to partner with Charter Communications with our pledge to help raise awareness that bullying should not be tolerated. From local school students, here is our message.
Delete cyberbullying. Don't write it, don't forward it. Think twice what you type.
We need to foster safe environments for students in their schools and their communities. Join the anti-bully crusade, take a stand to lend a hand, don't be a bully.
Presented by the law offices of Joseph J. Corriglia.
Welcome back to halftime. We're back here at the half. Tantasqua and Westborough. The Rangers on top of the Warriors by a score of 7-0. To look at the halftime statistics. And Westborough dominating the halftime stats. 125 yards to the ground. No rushing yards for Tantasqua. Some of that's because of sacks and lost yardage and things like that. But no rushing yards for the Warriors in the first half. And you look at the third down conversions. Westborough very successful. They were 3 of their first 4 on third down conversions. Turnovers even.
Right. Very impressed by the Westborough rush defense, obviously. You know, giving up no yards and a half against anybody is very impressive.
Yeah, it's a heck of an effort in the first half for Westborough. Still just a one-possession game. Tantasqua gets it to start. And Sean Farland's going to receive it just inside his own 10. Farland up the right side. And he's out over the 26-yard line, the 17-yard return for Farland. And here comes Tantasqua out for their first possession of the second half.
Interested to see, Andy, if they'll stick to their game plan and try to run the ball in the second half or just go, spread more like they did in the second quarter.
Well, John LaRue, a quarterback from Auburn High School, had a tremendous career there as a played professional baseball in the Mets organization.
Might be a new quarterback.
And now is the offensive coordinator here. And you're right, it looks like it's a wildcat situation. That's Nick Lawrence and Farland in the backfield. It's Farland taking it, and Farland behind Lawrence tucks it back over the 30 for a couple of yards.
Yeah, the quarterback's still on the sidelines. They're going to stay in this for a minute or two.
So a couple for Farland there. He takes the play back. He's got the armband in.
Yeah, I bet he has a limited package, probably 3 or 4 plays, couple of runs each side, and maybe a pass play on a run too, just if they see the defense, coming flying up. I'd assume similar play to this side, Andy, to hit there right now.
He's in the shotgun. Ellis coming over the receiver to the near side. It's Farland. Farland's going to throw the football. Downfield he goes. He's got a man. It's caught by Dalton inside the 40. Inside the 35. Taken down there by Keogh and Bradley.
Yeah, see, I said about the pass only because, think about it. You got a guy coming in. You wouldn't expect him to throw the ball. It's a great call by LaRue. You're not expecting him to throw the ball. So, and Westborough sold out for the run. I don't think you'll see the run here.
Big gainer there, and here's Farland. He's going to run this one, straight run, behind the blocks. And picking up yardage inside the 30. Got a good block on the outside by Dalton, but I think he's going to get a hold as well.
Yep. Blocking the back offense.
Calling it.
So the Warriors will be marched back here. Looks like this is Farland's series for sure. The starting quarterback is nowhere near the offensive coordinator. So
here he comes.
Oh, here he comes. He's coming back out now.
Yeah, that's just all predetermined on down in distance, I think, Andy. You know, and all of a sudden it's, you know, first and forever. And so now you got to try to go back to your base offense.
He was nowhere near him. Now he's right back in the situation. Eliason, the 2-year starter, so just try to mix it up a little bit against the Ranger defense. Farland did a nice job completing his only pass.
Unbalanced here to the left. Tight end's covered. He's ineligible.
And Bonge is that tight end. The give is to Lawrence. Lawrence pounding ahead, but he doesn't get much. Right back at the line of scrimmage, Fitzgerald and Lee, the linebackers, coming up to make the tackle. They're still stymied at no yards of rushing offense.
Yeah, Westborough's done an unbelievable job. You're going to see them come back and spread trips, maybe empty, and try to spread them out there. Westborough's tremendous job up front, stopping the run.
You know, the front 4 and 5 guys really doing a nice job.
As you see, they just blow it up.
Yeah.
Linebackers come up. It's good team defense. Oh, it's still in the eye.
Eliason under center, 2nd and long.
Toss.
Tosses it out. This one carried around inside the 40. Good yardage there. Good pickup. New ball carrier there.
There's another hold, I think.
Hold.
So decision here is it you're going to go 3rd and 14 or 2nd and, you know, in the 20s? You're probably going to take the penalty.
Ryan Sears was the ball carrier for the Warriors that time.
Remember in this pregame show, Andy, we talked about keys to the game, and you had mentioned too about penalties as part of it, and here it is, it's coming into the picture right now. I mean, they have a great play, you know, the pass play, and they're moving, and now 2 penalties. They really set them backwards here.
Yeah, and it was, as we mentioned, a pretty clean first half, and then 2 quick ones here in the second half. Farland's back out there as the quarterback.
Yeah, you might see him roll to left and throw it again, or maybe just run left.
He is rolling left
the throw.
and looking. Tucks it now and is back down, taken down by Mispelli about the 49-yard line. Not much there for Farland.
You saw that time, though, Andy. You know, once you go to the well the second time, that they had 3 defenders, you know, with 2 receivers at Tantasqua there, so that Westborough was ready for it that time.
Phil Robo is a handful today. He is constantly pointing at me. This is only our first game of the year with me and Phil. Kevin was mentioning how Phil and I have been working for like 27 years together or 17 years together.
Phil's the man.
21 years together.
He is the man.
Yep. Phil was here before calculators.
Really unbalanced here to the left.
3rd and long.
Into the hash. Watch something to the field here. Coming back. Reverse.
Farland.
There it is.
There's the reverse. It's Dalton. One man over here and gets a block, but Rangers really pursue well, and a nice job contain on the outside here, on the near side.
Yeah, Andy, see Tantasqua tries to check, get Westborough caught here. They put everybody into the hash to try to work the field. And as I mentioned, it probably comes back to the field. They run a reverse, and Westborough does a great job seeing the play and blowing it up. That's really, really good team defense there.
Keogh did a great job from his standpoint, and Fitzgerald cleans it up among others. This one punted away. Nice job by Varney. Taken by Martin at the inside the 20s, out over the 25. The junior Martin, good return. 32-yard kick, 11 yards on the return.
Yeah, I expect Westborough just to come out and do what they were doing in the first half. Been pretty successful. You know, I mean, run the wing tee, run the belly series, run the buck sweep, sneak a waggle in here, and a lot of motion.
The way their defense is playing, 2 scores might be what you need.
Very, very true, Andy. That's exactly right. You know, and then if you have a nice ball control drive, take the rest of the 3rd quarter, and get a score, it'd be tough for Tantasqua to come back.
Well, they had a 6-minute, 20-second scoring drive in the first half. They duplicate that, they'll go a long way to Salton moving towards victory here. There's Moran out to the 35. Good pickup on first down, gain of 9.
Yeah, that's that fullback belly. It's you know, the prime play in the wing tee, and they've done a really nice job with that. You see the cross block there. The guy in the tackle, they cross block. Tight end comes down on the backer, and you know, he runs hard, Moran, I'll tell you.
Liam Dolan having a really nice game in the middle there, the guard position for.
Yeah, the Westborough offensive line's done a great job today. Pass protection and run blocking, really solid.
Second and short. LaMountain. He's going to throw. He's got a man. It's caught. It's caught by Mike Keogh. Good speed to the outside. He's over midfield for a first down.
Love the play call, Andy. 2nd and 1. Great time for a play action pass. And Coach Tinglehoff is up to the task of calling it. And great throw. Very impressed with the quarterback. Very good mechanics. Right on time. And you know, really nice call there.
You know it's coming from time to time with Westborough. They set up that play action with their run, but you still have to execute it, and they have here this afternoon. The Rangers doing a nice job. LaMountain doing a nice job getting the ball.
Blitz here, Tantasqua.
Clancy goes in motion. They try to go right back through the blitz. Moran stopped there quickly by Billy Jones.
That's a nice play by Tantasqua. Well, you come with the heat like that, you know, you can either get a play like that, or if the fullback gets past the first level, he's off for a big gainer. So, but you got to blitz once in a while, especially if you're having trouble stopping the run. So that was a good defensive call.
Billy Jones must have had, you know, I'm not sure. I never took the ACTs. If there's math problems and is it like the SAT? He had all that stuff in his head this morning, and now he's playing a nice game defensively and offensively on the line for Tantasqua.
Sweet.
There's the give. It's to Keogh. Keogh, good speed, a nice little move with his shoulders to get down a couple extra yards. Right at the 40-yard line.
You know, I'll tell you, Westborough has a nice complement of backs. They got this kid, Keogh. They got the 2 fullbacks that run hard. And I'll tell you, look at the guards. Very good athletes. They're pulling all over the place and getting out in front of the play. And, you know, you got to have good guards when you run the wing tee. And fullbacks, and they have those. And, you know, you get those sweeps going, too. You get the whole package going. And that's when waggle works, because everything's going one way and you come back the other and waggle.
Those 2 guards, returning guys, Liam Dolan, Andy Rivas, doing a nice job.
Waggle.
And all the skill guys
Fullback's
are
wide
back.
open.
There's the catch. Moran, he's got a lot of room. Got a block from Liss, and he's inside the 25. Kujma in that area as well. Farland there.
You may see Tantasqua call a timeout possibly, maybe.
There's an injured
player
on the field. It might be Liss.
It does. Yeah, it looks
made
like
the block.
Great play call again. You've just run a successful sweep. You come back and run waggle, same look, come out the other way. And your primary guy in waggles is your fullback. And Liss looks like he hurt himself trying to block downfield, which is a great effort on his end. Hopefully he's okay.
Now they're working on him now. High school football on Charter TV 3. Brought to you by the Sullivan Group, the Central Mass Safety Council, Nichols College, Proterra Nissan of Auburn, Holy Cross Athletics, Interstate Batteries, Milford Federal, the Worcester Railers Hockey Club, and by Poochie's. Taking a look at Liss. Sarah, the trainer here, does an excellent job. They're really fortunate to have a good training staff here at Westborough. And they're taking a look at Sam Liss, talented athlete.
Hopefully
and
it's a cramp.
May just be a cramp. Yeah, they're giving him some fluids there. And this is the time of year you know all too well as a coach. And, you know, if you're not hydrated a couple days ahead of time, cramping can happen. Hopefully that's just what this is. And
because the problem is, Andy, you know, you can practice all you want, but you can't simulate the speed of the game and all the plays and stuff like that. So you're right about the being hydrated. But you see a lot of cramps, especially in the first couple of weeks of the season.
Hopeful that's what it is, and Liss can return if needed here later in the game after he gets a little bit of treatment. But they're carrying him off, so that's not a good look.
Right. Might be a knee or an ankle.
Great athlete, has played 3 years here Really been a contributor since his sophomore year. Older brother was a quarterback for Dave Tinglaw's team his first year. And the list brothers, great athletes here. They'll hope to get him back. LaMountain under center on first down. Here's the give. It's to Keogh. Keogh lowers his shoulders down to the 20-yard line, delivering a blow. Good hit there as Liam Gore was in on the stop.
Yeah, they ran this in the end of the first half. They faked the belly, and then they run the sweep behind it, and they pull the guards, and they try to get the Tantasqua defenders to bite for the belly. It's good football play.
Well, down under 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. Rangers eating up some time with this possession and moving the ball. LaMountain the give right back to Moran. Moran, 2 and 3 guys pounding ahead inside the 15. It's Jamie Height, the fullback, rather, spelling Moran. And again, a good group with Keogh, Clancy, Moran, Height, different guys that can get in there. And as you talked about, Terry, this time of year, but just to give different looks too as runners.
Exactly.
And so third and short coming for the Rangers.
Well, they lost it.
Lost the football, and it's going to be recovered.
Wow.
By Tantasqua. LaMountain never secured it. It looked like, never got his hands on it. And it may have been recovered by Lawrence for Tantasqua, number 33.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Sometimes as a quarterback sneak, it just looks like there's a mix-up in a snap count. Ball got snapped, and it didn't look like he was ready for the snap. So that's a big break for Tantasqua.
A long possession. No points, though, for Westborough. So good stop by the Tantasqua defense.
Last time they got a turnover, they went for something deep, but looks like they're back in their I formation, so they probably try to run the ball here.
Westborough had the ball almost 4 minutes there. Give right back up the middle of the fullback. It's Liam Gore up the middle. Got 3 on the play.
Yeah, Tantasqua hasn't had very many positive running plays, so that's they've been trying to, stubborn, still trying to do it.
Starting to creep into positive territory. They were held without a net rushing yard in the first half. Credit that group up front for Westborough. There's the give. Fighting for yardage up the middle. And there's not much there, maybe a yard. That was Sears. Tough to see who it was there in the pile. Ryan Sears, the runner. So third down and along 3 coming.
Yeah, big play here. Getting late here at the end of the third quarter. You're only going to have probably another couple possessions. So you're still down a score. So
Warriors have not converted on third down so far in this game. Send a man in motion. Throwing is Eliason. Oh, and it just couldn't hook up with his receiver. And it'll be fourth down coming. Little quick hitter.
yeah, they just tried to outflank him there, get him in motion, try to get him on a linebacker, and just the timing wasn't there.
Good defensive stop for the Rangers. Back deep again, number 2.
John LaRue checking in with his receiver, Espen Davis, who had a nice catch earlier in the game. Going to the ground in that second quarter. So here is Varney to punt for Tantasqua. Inside his own 10. Does get it off. Takes a Warrior bounce. And will go out of bounds at the Westborough 45-yard line, where the Rangers will take over. 36-yard kick. I was at a game Friday night, Shrewsbury and Shepherd Hill, and I think there were probably a total of 4 possessions maybe in the second half alone. And that was it. Shrewsbury had the ball for 6+ minutes, scored a touchdown to take the lead. Shepherd Hill had the ball for a long amount of time, did not score, and maybe there were only two or other possessions in the third and fourth quarters. So, you know, if you can possess the football.
Yeah, it's key. Tell you,
I mean, it's unlike watching some of those teams that throw the ball up and down the field, might get like 100 some odd plays in a game, but
right. Belly.
Right back up the middle, Moran over the 50 and into Tantasqua territory. Good gainer on first down.
Yeah, Moran, I'm sure, is getting close to 100 yards. He's had a really nice afternoon.
Yeah, he's at 84 yards now on 12 carries, Martin Moran.
Yeah, it's 7 yards a carry. That's pretty good.
Holy Cross football team won this afternoon at Bucknell. They even their record at 1-1. We've got Holy Cross on our air next week against UNH. In motion goes Clancy. Lamont in the give. It's Moran. Moran breaks free. Here's his speed inside the 30, 20, 10, 5, and he's taken out of bounds. Right at the 5, all short of the 5, 8-yard line. Moran breaks free.
Yeah, that's a great run. Great run. Good. That's how to hit the outside. The only thing I'd change is I'd get the ball in the left hand, but that's just a coaching point. But other than that, great acceleration. You know, he's looking for the end zone all the way. No hesitation. Great run.
44-yard carry. One thing that people will see on film now is you're not going to arm tackle Martin Moran.
That's for sure.
Big, strong kid. First and goal for Westborough. It's Lamont when he tried to keep it. Nice job that time by Tantasqua.
Yeah, that's a great play.
And Alex Lord hung on to the quarterback right away. Followed the football and took him down for a loss.
Yeah, I think that was that follow me play again. We faked to the fullback and tried to go and had done it a few times. And Tantasqua, you know, saw the play and came in and blew it up. I wouldn't be surprised Westborough takes it into the quarter. You know.
Yeah, under 10 seconds now. They're going to come up to the line of scrimmage, but
should be the quarter.
Oh man, they snapped the ball close. Take it to the fourth quarter. Westborough on top, 7-0, and the Rangers are knocking at the door.
Holy Cross football is back. The 2017 season kicked off last week against UConn in the Crusaders' first contest against an FBS opponent in 15 years. Holy Cross took a commanding 20-7 lead at halftime as the Crusaders put the Patriot League on notice behind the top quarterback in the FCS.
I think our team really played hard. They really brought the energy. You know, we're just looking to keep that up, and we've always had a great fan base, so we just want to put on a show for them.
You know, coming out of that game, we're not discouraged. In fact, I think they were more encouraged than ever and really have a greater hunger now.
Be a part of the action on September 16th when the Crusaders host the UNH Wildcats. Tickets start at just $15 and can be purchased at goholycross.com/tickets or by calling 1-844-GO-CROSS.
All right, welcome back. Getting set to start the fourth quarter. And Westborough is going to start it with a second and goal situation. Peter Lamont getting some final instructions from Dave Tingloff. Tingloff started at West Boylston and had a couple of seasons, sub-500 seasons, and then really turned that program back around again onto the playoffs and Super Bowls, and playoff his final year there as well. And says it's very similar here. You know, a couple seasons, they've taken their lumps and they're hoping to get better each year.
Yep, that's what you want to do to build a program, that's for sure.
Lamont trying to get away, and he's not going to. Sacked on the play, Jones.
Well, I got to tell you, Tantasqua's defense, when it gets pushed to get back to the wall, they have really come through today. Turning the ball over, making big plays. I mean, anytime you get a first and goal and you get 2 negative plays on defense, that's a great job. And now they're in a really tough situation at the 14.
Three-sport athlete, 4.5 GPA.
Yeah.
Where does he find the time? That's
outstanding.
That's a guy looking at Ivy League schools and MIT and places like that. And Tell you, future's bright for that young man. Nice play by Jones.
Fullback.
Quick give. It's Moran. Moran streaking inside the 5. And now there'll be a decision with 4th and goal coming 4 yards away.
That's the second time today. The first time was on the touchdown where it was 3rd and long, and they came with something as a surprise. They ran the rocket sweep, for the touchdown, and then they ran a fullback trap there. 3rd and goal from the 14. Great call.
Here's the issue, 4th and 5. The kicker is Sam Liss. He's still on the bench with an injury, so the kicker's out of the game. And there's the give. The give is to Clancy. Clancy is going to be short and stopped by the Warriors.
Great defensive stand by Tantasqua. Here they run this play a few times for success. They actually scored a touchdown on it, and great job by Tantasqua recognizing the play and coming up. And again, you analyze this game here. Westborough's totally dominated, really, and it's still 7-0. I mean, you're a touchdown, extra point away from tying the game.
Well, prior to the game, Dave Tingloff said that he has Sam Liss that kicks field goals. He also has Mac Bradley that kicks field goals. Liss is not in the game. Bradley wasn't called on to kick there, and Tantasqua still just 1 score away with 9.5 minutes left.
Yep.
And here is the handoff right back up the middle, trying to get some room. Nice job by the Ranger defense on Sears.
They've stayed committed to the run, Andy, even though they haven't had much success. A little bit more success in the second half. But you are who you are. If they want to run the football, and their head coach is a running type of guy, and so you want to instill that in your kids. So I don't blame him for doing it.
Michael Huey on that stop from his end position for Westborough, 2nd and 8.
Oh, fumble.
Ball's loose and recovered. Recovered by Tantasqua.
Pick on the receiver, so you're going to see something spread here. Either 4 wides or 5.
I think
See if they got a first down.
Ryan Boone may have saved him there with the fumble recovery for the Warriors.
Go Eddie! Go Eddie!
Coach John Hargis is a lineman and a captain for Arizona State University.
It's unbelievable.
Blocked for Brock Osweiler.
Jeez.
Played with Vontez Burfict, a couple guys that are in the NFL right now. And has been here back in Massachusetts for the last 4 years. This is his first year as head coach for Tantasqua. They're lucky to have him. There's the pitch out to Sears. Being chased by Rivas. Oh, Rivas almost got him in the end zone. What great speed by the defensive tackle, Rivas. Sears did well just to get out of the end zone.
Yeah, you got to punt it here, and you have no choice.
Return!
Yeah, they just tried to set the edge there. Westborough just did a great job sealing it and running the 52. Great hustle there, boy.
Really impressed, Andy Rivas.
Great play.
A senior.
Tell you, Westborough's defense, Andy, has really been running to the football, rallying to the ball, really shutting things down, and very well coached today.
We've got a timeout taken by Tantasqua as their punter, Varney's almost standing on the end line as he gets set.
Well, here's a coaching point, Andy, too. You're not going to have the 15 yards back either,
High School Football on Charter TV3 presented by Bay State Savings Bank, by the law offices of Joseph J. Cariglia, by Worcester State University, and by Unibank. We do just get the punt off. He barely got it off, and it is not going to go far, just over the 10-yard line. Rangers take over at the 13, an 11-yard kick. He had to get it off quick.
I don't know if he might have just shanked it. I'm not sure. Let's see if he could. A lot of pressure on him.
Yeah, a lot of heat. He had to almost short-leg the kick because the pressure was coming up the middle. It was good pressure from Dumkele Osegi.
Yeah, you put that punter in a real tough situation in high school, well, 10 yards away. He used to be in 15.
So good spot for Westborough here. 13 yards away.
Here goes Keogh.
The give to Keogh. Keogh tries to get to the outside, gets around one man, and still on his feet inside the 10. Dragged down by Lord there.
Well, I'll tell you, one of the things that are coming into play now is conditioning, because Tantasqua's defense has been on the field the whole second half, and have done a great job, stopping Westborough. But it's going to take its toll. Westborough's been running the ball, stretching the field. They've had to run to the football, so that bodes well for Westborough's offense.
LaMountain on second down.
Waggle
fakes the give. He's rolling. He's got a man over the middle, and it's off the hands of Mispelli. He had Mispelli mid-range. He had Moran short in the flat, who was open as well.
Yeah, they've hit that play a couple times, tight end drag on a Waggle, and just missed him that time. Yeah, the Waggle, they've done a really good job on that. The one thing here, he's done a nice job, but if you see there, the fullback was wide open too. He's your first guy, and if you hit the fullback would have walked in.
Yeah, Moran was open there,
but again, you can't fault the kid. The other kid was open too. But I guess Coach Singlehoff will, I'm sure, will go in the film room and say, hey, if the fullback's there in the future, hit him. Easier throw.
So here's a third down. Another big play for this Tantasqua defense.
Counter.
They go to Keogh, and there's nothing there. He's smothered by a swarm of gold jerseys, Jones and company.
Yeah, they're going to try the field goal this time.
There for Tantasqua. Man, they had a lot of guys there. Jonah Spencer there as well.
Yeah, they just blew this up. It was a counter play, misdirection, and they see the guy in the 50-something pulling in, and a defensive play to 67 just is right in the hole. And look at Tantasqua, 4 or 5 hats to the ball. That's how you play defense. Really good job. Again, once again, they rally up to when they have to.
All right,
huge kick.
Mac Bradley is going to be called on to kick now. This will be a 31-yarder for Bradley from about where the left hash would be. Snap is down, hold is down, kick is up, and it is through.
Wow.
Big time kick by Mac Bradley.
31-yard field goal, Mac Bradley.
Yeah, no problem, he says, as he comes off. It's 10-0 Westborough. Well, the Rangers get points, and that was the big part of it.
Yeah,
they didn't get it on the previous drive, and they got it off the punt this time.
Good job by LaMountain putting the ball down. A little bit of a low snap, kicked it right down the middle. So, Andy, now as a coach, you got to look at it like this. There's 6:12 to go. You got to score twice. So you may see Tantasqua come out and run a little bit of no huddle, because you got to try to speed the game up a little bit. You got to get the 2 possessions, obviously, to have a chance to tie the game.
That last scoring drive went for -1 yard. They got 3 points out of it, though.
That's all that counts.
Credit the defense and field position, and the previous drive even too by Westborough that put Tantasqua back in that shadow of their own goal line.
Yep.
It has been a clear edge field position-wise for Westborough, thanks to the way their offense has been able to move the football. Bradley to kick it away. It's a good kick. It's going to be through the end zone.
Nice job, Matt.
Wow.
That's in the end zone.
6:12 left, so Tantasqua, you mentioned it, they're going to have to take some chances. They're going to have to go.
I would not be surprised they come out no huddle here, try to speed the game up a little bit, probably 4 or 5 wides, try to maybe take a couple shots downfield. But the key thing is they got to try to get out of bounds when they can, and obviously in high school football, every first down stops the clock. But they got to get something going, because you need 2 possessions.
All right, it's Eliason from the shotgun set, 4 receivers, with Sears the back behind the quarterback. Eliason steps into one, fires downfield, almost picked off. Bradley stepped in front. If he caught it, he would have been gone for 6.
Yeah, nice read. Nice read, but he's going to watch it on the film. He's going to be sick. But he does. Yeah, right in. If he catches this, it's a pick 6.
Oh, he's in front. Good position in front of Ellis.
Yeah, good play, though. Good defense. They tried to do a double move there. They did a couple stop and goes, but Westborough was back.
Eliason is 8 of 15, 87 yards through the air.
May see like a bubble screen out here to the right, maybe try to get something a little shorter, see if someone can get someone to miss.
Eliason to throw, pressure coming. He's going down in the backfield. Sacked on the play. Osigi got to him.
I tell you, I've coached against Westborough a long time. I haven't seen a defense like this in a while for them. That's good. Good for them. They really come after Tantasqua today and taking it to them. And that's all you can ask as a coaching staff. You want your defense to be aggressive.
Second sack for the Rangers. Kelly Osigi got in there. He's done a nice job. He comes in, he spells a couple of guys. Dolan and Rivas spells those guys who play both ways. He's on the nose guard position again here. Third down and a penalty marker flies. It's against Tantasqua. Warriors are moving backwards.
The guy must have been on the line of scrimmage. You can't go in motion if you're on the line of scrimmage. So Andy, here, if you don't convert here on third down, you got to punt. You just have to, and you have to start using your timeouts because you still need those 2 possessions. And
it's a long way to go.
Yeah, it sure is.
Eliason, quick
hook
hitter.
and ladder, hook and ladder. Oh, I think it was set up. I think that was the hook and ladder.
Tried to maybe hook it before.
Yep.
He was able to catch it. The throw intended for Ellis, and they had Dalton. They had number 9, Jack Dalton, coming around.
The only good thing there is they only took a minute off the clock. If there's any good thing in that drive, so you know they gotta stop them, and they gotta start using their timeouts. So they need 2 possessions.
Punting from their own end zone again. This a better kick. Low liner. Caught by Chris Martin at the 30. Martin breaking free. He's inside the 10. And he's down inside the 5-yard line. Good aggressive punt return by the Rangers.
Yeah, line drive punt comes up and fields it, and he's flying when he catches it. And Westborough does a nice job setting up a wall down their sideline, and now they're knocking at the door.
27 yards on the kick, 27-yard return.
Great job by him, just going right to the outside. You know, just trying to stretch the field on Tantasqua, and
he was thinking 6. He tried to stretch that ball out after he was hit.
Got to think Moran here. Try to get.
Yeah, 4:59, a touchdown. Pretty much puts this one on ice for Westborough. The give is to Moran. He is going to pound his way in for the touchdown. Martin Moran is in. The Rangers have a 16-0 lead.
Yeah, good answer. Great defense, and then special teams. All 3 aspects of the team going to play in that position there, and awful tough now. Actually, Andy, this is a huge extra point, though. Because it goes from a 2 or 3 possession game, so this is huge.
Moran now 156 yards on the ground. Kick is up, and he hit it. And so it's a 3-score game, 17-10, Westborough.
Yeah, you know, you figure you go to your best player in offense, and he got it, and he just had the nose for the end zone. Again, look at the offensive line blocking, and he wasn't going to be denied. A lot of movement, you know, with motion and stuff. Good push off the line.
Yeah, great block right there.
You know, Westborough's offensive line and defensive line been very impressive today.
Yeah, that was a nice opening block from Liam Dolan. And the Rangers on their way to 1-0 here. With 4:52 left, they've got a little time to get done with, but looking good in week 1.
Yeah, I agree, and I think that, you know, on defense, just got to make sure you tell your kids nothing behind us, tackle in front of them, keep them in bounds. And Tantasqua, you got to be the opposite. You got to get out of bounds, and you got to try to get as much as you can, score in a hurry.
We have seen a lot of crazy finishes on this field over the years, so you never know. Kick is away and recovered just past the 10. And breaking over the 30. Still on his feet and battling for yardage is Davis. to the 36-yard line.
So it's almost has to be no huddle time now.
26 yards on the return. Here comes the offense back out on the field for Tantasqua.
Because you need 3 scores, so you got to get one. It's a good return here. They actually do a nice job blocking it. Westborough too. Just make sure they don't hit a home run, and they didn't. So it's a good play on both teams actually. The kickoff return.
Nice job by Justin Gonzalez to hang on for that tackle for Westborough. Throwing Eliason, and look out! Osigi got him again. He may have picked up a yard, or maybe a yard and a half. Osigi with the tackle.
He's been very tough to block, I'll tell you. He's had a good night. Yeah, Westborough's defensive line has been dominated all game. They've had a great game.
All right, here comes Eliason. Brings the play in from the sideline. 4 receivers set. Looking to throw. He's got a man caught. And Mac Bradley quickly takes him down. It was Mike Rookie with the grab. Be a 3rd down and a little more than 1.5 for the Warriors.
Yeah, this is just a smash pass. Throw it on time. Receiver does a nice job getting what he can.
Eliason to throw. Other side this time. Complete. And it's a 1st down. Bobby Mosley.
Yeah, same thing the other side. Again, if you're Westborough, you're okay with that. Just nothing goes behind you. The clock's going to be running as soon as they set the chains. You can live with that.
And we are starting the clock at 3:33.
Eliason looking to throw again. Pressure coming up the middle. He's in trouble. He's going down. Sacked by Fitzgerald. Joe Fitzgerald's been good all game, and he brought the heat that time and completes it with a sack.
Well, the nice thing about Westborough is they're getting the pass rush without having to blitz anybody, and that's really a problem because you can drop everybody in coverage. And again, tremendous second half especially. They've really taken over.
Fitzgerald and Rivas meeting at the quarterback. 3 minutes to play.
Less than 3 minutes there in the game for.
Now it'll be a better parade tomorrow if any of the football players have to be on that float, if they can get a win in week 1, and that's incomplete on 2nd down. 300th celebration of the town of Westborough on Sunday here. Phil Robo will celebrate. Probably quietly in Cherry Valley. He'll celebrate, or in Leicester somewhere, he'll celebrate Westborough's 300th. Once home of the largest straw hat maker in the land. Phil, you got a couple straw hats. You're a beach guy now. This is downfield, complete. Dalton. Tell you, Jack Dalton's had a nice game, both ends of the field.
And that's a really good ball there by Allison there. If you watch this again, you know, he scans the field and throws the ball where he needs to. He's looking downfield, then he looks to his right. Really nice job.
Eliason, quick hitter again. This one is caught. And it's going to be 1st down yardage to Rookie.
Good job by the wide receivers to make sure he goes far enough past the sticks so if he catches the ball and gets tackled, it's the 1st down, and that's what he did.
Warriors can make things interesting here if they can move quickly. It's coming up on 2 minutes now.
Yeah, they got to go a little quicker on offense to get some more plays.
Eliason looking downfield, fires, and incomplete. Looking for Davis that time. Rangers had a lot of guys back.
Yeah, they're playing it in some type of prevent type look, and that's fine because, again, if they catch the ball, you just want to make sure you rally and tackle in front of them, keep them in bounds whenever possible.
2:04 on the clock here, 4th quarter. 17-0 Westborough. It was 7-0 at halftime. Eliason, shotgun.
Gonna have to see a shot down the field pretty soon.
He's looking downfield over the middle. It's by the receiver and intercepted. Intercepted by Moran. And here comes Martin Moran back the other way, and he'll be out of bounds on the Tantasqua sideline. A flag flies late. 18 yards on the initial return on the interception, which, for all intents and purposes, will do it.
Yeah, you can't fault the quarterback out. He's just trying to make a play. Again, you're down 3 scores, but you know, Westborough's really deep, and Moran, as he has been all day on offense, makes a great play on defense.
Yeah, you have to go downfield, and the Rangers know that. They're back there, and Moran makes the play on the football.
Yep, to throw a little bit behind him. So you're almost here. You can probably run one play and then take a knee and the game's over.
It'll be a good night's sleep for a lot of these Rangers offensive linemen that have really worked hard opening holes for Moran and Clancy and Height and Keogh.
Done a great job.
And the quarterback, LaMountain. It is LaMountain on the keeper. Still on his feet. LaMountain's got a first down. Runs into a tackler at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, I would definitely go down now. You don't want anybody to get hurt when you're up 17-0. I'll tell you, the game plan Westborough had, got to give the coach Tingelhoff and his staff a great amount of credit here. They really kept Tantasqua off balance. They came up. They were, running the ball when they should pass and pass the ball when they should run. And they had a really good day on the wing tee with waggles and traps and sweeps, and had a real solid day. And both sides of the ball, offense and defensive line, dominated. That was the key to the game.
Yep, now trickling down under a minute 20. Rangers still out in that wing tee set. Here's the pitch out to Clancy. Clancy tucks it, gets a couple yards, and there is a flag on the play.
Back, offense. Replay first down.
Legal block against the Rangers.
Yeah, got to give the referees credit on that one. They're still refereeing the game. It's good. You don't want to see anybody get hurt. I would think they'd go down now.
Yeah, no need here. 58 seconds.
58 seconds remain in the game here.
It is first down and 20 coming
Nice
for Westborough.
Those cheerleaders did a great job today for the Rangers.
Been a festive day here at Mawhinney Field. Rangers band during the half had a nice selection of Beatles tunes. Phil Robo, I'm sure, enjoyed that. And it'll be a good opening day win here for the Rangers. Lost this game last year, and Tantasqua ultimately went to the playoffs in the division instead of Westborough. They've reversed that result here this year. Handoff up the middle, and the ball was loose, it looked like. Recovered by Westborough.
Yeah, I don't know why we're running a play. Just take a knee, get out of there. Game over.
Time ticking away now. Really just need to take one knee, I think.
Yeah, I think they'll go down now.
The game is over.
Again, credit to both staffs. They both had their teams ready to play. Just Westborough had a better day, especially on the offensive defensive line. It's usually where the game is won, and that certainly was the case today.
Yeah, two teams really played hard. A lot of good performances on both ends, and a lot to work from for both Tantasqua and Westborough. Going into week 2, taking a knee is LaMountain, and time winds down. Westborough gets a week 1 win, 17-0, and the Rangers fired up, and they should be. 17-0 over Tantasqua. Coach, good all-around week for Westborough right now.
Yeah, they're going to be happy. Again, pitcher shutout, and offense plays very well. Special teams are good. Solid first week win.
Capitalizing on good field position set up by that defense as well, and a great running attack. Clancy and Moran and Keogh and the guys having a nice job today. New Hampshire at Holy Cross next Saturday, 1 o'clock. We've got the Crusaders and the Wildcats here on Charter TV3. For Terry Wallace, our statistician Phil Robo, director Sean Grady, I'm Andy Lacombe saying good night from Westborough. The Rangers over the Warriors, 17-0.